episode 5 now?
Maybe.
Hello and welcome to UHC Roots Season 3, Episode 5, maybe?
It's certainly an episode.
It is an episode. We are on the hunt for red apples.
We are looking for fruit.
We're looking for fruit. Have you ever encountered any raw vegans?
I don't think so.
I used to work for like a supermarket in Canada when I lived in Edmonton. And we had a lot of people coming in with weird and wacky nutritional fads. And there was this girl that worked there, and she was a raw vegan. And she was like eating some of the like nuts that we have in the bulk section. And then she suddenly was like, "Oh no, are these roasted? I'm not allowed to eat roasted nuts. It needs to be raw." I don't understand why.
I understand like why people are vegan, but like what's the process of like cooked food that is like unethical? Like just any kind of cooked product. That is
I don't know. Yeah.
Very odd.
It is, yeah. And that is the only person that I've met that actually was like a, raw vegan. But like I don't know. I don't know either. Actually,
I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not understand. It's a bold choice.
It is, and like being a vegetarian and vegan is already difficult enough. Ooh, look at that. Free arrows?
Oh, let's go.
Free arrows. Because I think like the amount of like micromanaging that you would have to do to get the same level of nutrition from just eating like 100 grams or 200 grams of meat in a day it's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Plus the amount of stuff that like in theory should not be made of meat that actually does have meat in it is very alarming.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, kudos. But like I had a few friends that I had one friend who oh no,
don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about that. We're good.
Yeah. I had one friend who was vegan, but she refused to eat tofu, and so I was like, "What are your food options?" So just vegetables, I guess. Oh, and she also was like celiac, so she couldn't eat like gluten, and she couldn't eat like all kinds of stuff. It's just, yeah. Anyway, mind-boggling.
Yeah, just like this, just like having like all of those like nutritional requirements, and then like choosing to have like more restrictions on top of that is like it's like picking the live life in hard mode.
Yes, definitely.
Kind of respectable, but also like some of these people are just punishing themselves for crazy reasons.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, do apples actually drop? I think we might have a better chance looking for a village.
Yeah, I got one apple.
Oh, nah.
I should probably be cooking up my other gold while we're doing this, because we might be here a little while.
Oh, yeah. This is just... Welcome to episode 5. Applegate. Just apples.
Goddamn apples.
The hunger loss is nice. It's not as bad. I think it's only on the surface. When you're in the cave, you barely lose any hunger. It's great.
Yeah, it's quite relaxing. I kind of played at a bit of a disadvantage because all that hole digging at the start actually depleted my hunger a little bit. But this hasn't been a problem since.
Yeah, it's only been when I've been up on the surface I've actually had to eat anything.
Yeah.
And I should be. I have to remind myself to
Oh, I see a
grab
spider here.
Oh, nice.
Get
He's
some.
got. He's gonna drop
Oh, he did drop some string.
6 string.
I
Ooh.
think he actually dropped 2 string, which is pretty nice.
Got an apple. Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
You know, I've realized also this entire time, I think I've been very unsmart. Because I've just,
no.
I've just been holding on to like golden apples, and I've realized that you're not on full health.
Oh.
So
It's not too bad.
there you
It's
go.
fine. Should I eat this now? Is there absorption?
I'm
that a thing?
I think absorption's off.
Not a thing.
Yeah, I think there's no absorption in this version.
Yeah, it's not a thing. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
That was a big.
If you want to cook the rest of your thingies.
I got my gold over here.
Oh,
Cool. My little side base over here, which is 2 furnaces and a
good.
crafting table. Kind of a big deal. Oh, I have gravel. I should farm this a bit.
Oh yeah.
I should make a shovel so I can farm even faster.
Is that the border that I see? It looks like kind of dark over there.
It might be. I think we are pretty close to the border on one
we're right
side.
next to the border. Yeah. I just see like it almost looks like, you know, when the sky is darkening because it's gonna rain.
Oh, I see
in
two
real life.
I see 2 enchanted players.
Oh.
I see 2 enchanted players. I think they're trying to hide, like we don't see them, but I did see them. Yeah, they're coming over. They're coming over.
Uh-oh.
And I have like no arrows.
I have some arrows. Oh, there's
Okay, I got 10 arrows.
No.
Who is that?
Oh no. I've got 5 arrows. I'm dropping on the
can't-
ground if they're behind the furnaces.
Okay, thank you. I can't tell who this is. It's some of the Steve skins.
Oh no! The game mode is
I shot one of
messing
them.
with us. I can't do anything. Oh no.
Oh, I got hit twice. Christ.
Should
one?
I run around and try to flank them? They're trying to flank us.
Yeah. Ow. Dude, I'm so bad. Oh my god.
Oh no!
I actually got pelted so bad there. Good lord.
I'm picking up their arrows for you. I'm picking up the apples.
One of them has a really
Probably
long...
for them.
I still can't tell who they are. One of them has a long name. Oh, thank you.
Gosh, I'm so sorry that I can't help you.
No, it's fine. No, it's not. This is not a good situation to be in. Who? I literally can't tell who this. Their names are so small. I shot one of them twice. Oh, it's okay. One of them is Chrysanthemum. I just shot him twice.
Okay. Nice.
Shot
Oh,
one.
you got one. Does it do the ding noise?
It does.
I'm
Yeah, it
still
does.
asking about.
Yeah, it still does the dig noise. Thank God. I'm out of arrows.
Ah!
Oh no. This is not looking good. I think they might be out of healing though, which is nice.
We still have heaps of healing, but
We have so much gold, but no apples.
Yeah, I know. I've got apples right now. If you drop them behind me, if I
No,
can
they're on the other island.
they're on the
I
island.
shot. Yeah, they've crossed over. Ow! I'm on 3.5.
Oh my gosh! Don't die.
Wait,
Please don't die.
I don't think I can craft them quickly. Is the problem because there's no dragging.
Oh no.
Where are they?
Okay. If you.
Where are they? Where'd they go? Oh, they're here.
They have the high ground. Ah! I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and attack one of them.
Shot one.
Shot one.
Oh.
I'm behind them.
Okay. I
I'm
believe
behind
in you.
them. Oh, he's got his diamond sword. Oh no!
I got him.
Ah! You got him.
Shot Havenhand.
Oh,
Ah, he got me.
believe.
Damn,
Oh.
GG.
GG.
Damn.
Good
That was
game.
crazy.
Oh, man. We gave him
Oh.
a lot of stuff. They better. Who was it? Who was the last one?
It was Havenhand.
Okay, Havenhand better
Damn. that was-
win. Just
yeah.
better win.
Oh my.
Oh, good game. That was a
GG.
good game. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
could. They
GG.
got
got
on. If they had like arrived like 5 minutes later, we would be. It would be
Yeah.
in such a different position for us. But they came at such a good time.
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. I'm sorry I didn't get an episode out last week. Unfortunately, state testing was happening for the last 2 weeks and I found myself incredibly busy and incredibly stressed thanks to both state testing and tennis ending at the same time. Anyways, let's get right into the sign garden. First up is Steve Dumb. Then we have Alex Gold 2012, Jambo, Jamil, Foundations Fan Dude, Ryback Vontar, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, The Desolator, Quadrilige, Crit Hall, and finally, Patchy MC. A massive thank you to these 11 people for watching until the end of last episode. You all are amazing as always. So, last episode didn't perform very well analytically, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest it. It was an updated world tour that went over a lot of the stuff we've done in the last, 15 episodes since the previous world tour. But with that being said, we should get right into this episode. This episode, I'm going to be building a Fallout vault. If you don't know what a Fallout vault is, it's basically a nuclear bunker, but specifically this one is based upon the vaults/bunkers we see in the game/franchise of Fallout. I got inspired to do this thanks to the new show. It was an amazing show, and if you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest you check it out on Amazon Prime. Even if you're not a Fallout fan, I've never played any of the games. I've kind of just been a very casual fan of Fallout, watching some lore videos and stuff on it, and that's pretty much it. But I very much enjoyed the show, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and try it. With that being said, I already have the layout right here in this area. If you don't remember, originally this was an area that was just growing a bunch of mushrooms. Back here, it is hollow, and that will just make building a vault behind it eventually really easily. Today's build is inspired by u/mtbmitch18 on Reddit. They built a Fallout style vault in Minecraft, and I based my design directly off there, so I do not take this as my original design. In fact, it is taken directly from someone on Reddit, u/mtbmitch18. I will link their Reddit post in the description. With that being said, I do have most of the materials for me to use right here, and I can get immediately into getting this started, but as it's getting dark, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. And as I do this, I should answer the first question that you guys left in the comments below, and that question was from Steve Dumb, and they asked, what is your favorite wood type? Good question, Steve Dumb. Before, someone asked me what my favorite block was, and I replied with brown wooden planks, otherwise known as spruce planks, and that is the same for my favorite wood type. If it's not obvious since I've used it so much, spruce/brown wood is my favorite wood type. Thank you for the question, Steve Dumb. So this Fallout vault design isn't incredibly complicated, though it is going to be a little tricky to commentate while building it. But there we go, that's the main circle of the vault. This is a pretty simple and quick build. I won't be doing the inside of the build this episode, and I also am not redstone fluent enough to be building a working door, but maybe in the future if you guys can help me with that, I'd be very happy to. Well, I guess as we move through this, I should ask you guys my first question of the day, and that is, if you've seen the Fallout show, what is your opinion on it? If you haven't seen it, what's your opinion of the franchise? And if you know nothing of the franchise, what would you do in the case of a nuclear disaster where the entire world was just nuked to smithereens? Would you be hiding out in a bunker yourself? Would you be someone who was just instantly incinerated? What would you be doing? This is actually a very recognizable logo in the Fallout franchise. In fact, it's basically what Vault-Tec uses as their logo and what most of their vaults look like. If you don't know, Vault-Tec is the corporation that makes most of the vaults for Fallout. This vault doesn't have a number. I've not really come up with one, considering I'm not really sure what numbers aren't taken yet. However, if you have a vault number in the comments below, please let me know. It can be anything in the hundreds. It can be anything in the tens. Something that's not already taken by Fallout lore. If you know any Fallout lore, just give me a vault number. Also, if you have any questions for me to answer in the next episode, drop them in the comments down below. With that being said, I should answer the second question, and that comes from Jambo, and he asked, what would you do if 1,000 people watched to the end of an episode and commented? That is a great question, Jambo, and I responded to you with the fact that I would try to respond to every one of them, but obviously that's basically impossible. I want to say that I would still try, but maybe I would just adjust the system for commenting to be more harsh. In fact, I've been thinking of experimenting with doing that in general. Instead of just a simple watch to the end of the episode, I could do something I've seen other YouTubers do where I throw little emojis throughout the video, and you have to find the emoji as well as comment the key phrase at the end of the video, because I definitely know that some of you are not watching until the end of the episode. There are some people that are just skipping to the end of my episode specifically to comment the key phrase and then clicking off, which doesn't help my retention, and all it does is very much worsen it. I do think my system is in need of adjusting at some point, but not right now. And there we go, that's the basics of the vault door finished. The last we need is just right here like this. That platform right there finishes the basics of the vault. Now I should move on to my next question from Jamil. How'd you make that sick intro? I made my Better Than Adventure intro using a Panzoid template. Panzoid is very famous for people making YouTube intros with it a while back, and yes, I did use Panzoid to make it. I actually also used Panzoid to make my outro. If you watched Jack6 at Life a long time ago, you might recognize my outro as being basically a copy of his, but with a few extra things, and that's because my outro that I've been using for the last 3 years is in fact inspired by Jack6 at Life's outro that he hasn't used in about 4 or 5 years at this point. But yeah, Panzoid is pretty awesome if you want a basic YouTube intro. Just don't go overboard with intros because they kind of ruin retention nowadays. Another question that was asked to me is from Foundations Fan Dude, and they asked, where did you find out about VTA? Better Than Adventure was just given to me randomly by the YouTube algorithm algorithm. It was a trailer, and I was interested to see what it was, so I watched their trailer, and, you know, they piqued my interest, and a couple months after the release of the trailer is when I started my series. So yeah, it was basically just by random chance that I learned about Better Than Adventure, but boy am I glad I did, because I've built a community here that I don't think I would have been able to do if it weren't for Better Than Adventure. Anyways, there we go, all of the dirt is removed, and now I'm gonna head to go to sleep so that it's bright again for you all. As I do that, I should answer another question left by you all in the comments last episode. This one is from Snail Badnick Enjoyer, and it was, if you could go back in time and change any aspect or aspects of modern Minecraft, what would it be? See, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, that's a great question because that's basically what I started my series with. The question of, what if you could go back in time? To a time when Minecraft was still new. And to be honest, I'm not really sure what I'd change. I'm not very much one of those people that is very stingy on what Mojang has added. To be honest, I think Mojang has kept the Minecraft look pretty good, and Mojang has no reason to keep updating the game the way they do. They have no obligation to do so. Most games do not get updates like Minecraft does. It's very unique, so I'm actually, for the most part, pretty happy with modern versions of Minecraft, and I don't think there's any aspects I would change, except possibly, and this is what most people would answer, obviously, the controversial PvP update. Minecraft 1.9 added stuff like elytras, if I remember correctly, but the biggest change it ever did to Minecraft, and probably the most controversial thing that people still debate, was that it changed the combat. And I have to admit, as a Bedrock Edition player, I do like the old combat better. But that's just my preference, and I know there's plenty of people who think that the newer combat is much better, and I'm not gonna diss on someone else for having a different opinion than me. Everyone has a right to their opinions. I just think that of all of the changes Mojang made, that was the most controversial, and one that they should probably revert, since at the time the majority of players didn't like it. Well, there you go. There's my opinion. What's yours? What is one thing you would change about Minecraft? On to another question, this one from The Desolator, and they asked, how did you first find BTA to add to your Minecraft experience? Since someone basically asked this same question earlier, I'm gonna answer this question differently. I'm gonna answer it in a way of like, how did you find Better Than Adventure add to your experience when you first played it? In my case, I felt that Better Than Adventure made me want to play Minecraft again. It renewed my interest, and it might be the only reason I'm still playing Minecraft to this day, if I'm being honest. I have Better Than Adventure to thank for my renewed interest in Minecraft. And you know, I'm actually pretty sure I said something similar to that at the start of this series. Without Better Than Adventure, I wouldn't be consistently uploading on my YouTube channel, which if you are new here, you might not know this, but this is my first time ever on my 6 years on YouTube where I have been consistently uploading every week. I mean, sure, I missed last week, but I had a good reason for it. It wasn't just laziness. That's new for me. I've never had a good reason for not consistently uploading, except for just motivation. But now, I'm actually consistently uploading with good motivation, too. Well, now I've got the basics of this down, and with that being said, I should answer yet another question. This one comes from Patchy MC, and they asked, why did you start your YouTube to begin with? Oh boy, is this a long question. I was thinking I might save this for like a 5k sub special or something, but you know what? It's good to answer this sort of question now. If you go to my old content, you might instantly learn why. I made Minecraft roleplays, or at least I tried to. I started my channel with inspiration from Aphmau. No, not the modern Aphmau you might know today that makes kid content. Back then, she was actually making roleplay content. She did My Street, My Inner Demon. Her roleplays were top notch, and I still go back and watch them to this day. Anyways, I started my channel for Minecraft roleplay, but that didn't get very far, considering Minecraft roleplay turned out to be a lot harder than 11-year-old me thought it would be, so I gave up on that dream almost immediately. Roleplay was my huge thing back in 2017, 2018. When it comes to actual Minecraft roleplay, I actually know a lot. I know a lot about modding Minecraft thanks to Minecraft roleplay, and I know a lot about how Minecraft roleplays work, so I have a lot of respect for Minecraft roleplays, even the simple ones, because even the simple ones take a long time to do. It's a lot harder to make than the videos I make now, and I'm kind of glad I didn't go down that path, because oh boy would it be hard to keep a consistent upload schedule, having to constantly record lines, and then also have other people record lines, rely on people sending me in those lines, then have to also do the filming, have to use all the mods. There were a couple of times where I tried to kickstart role-playing again, like when I tried to make a zombie apocalypse roleplay, and I actually even have the trailer for that still up on my channel. That was a time when I was making like cinematic related stuff, so it kind of felt like it fit to try to start roleplays again, but I never went back into it, and I also gave up on the cinematic stuff. In the end, I went back to simple Minecraft survival content because one, it's really fun for me to do, it's easy, it's not stressful, and you all enjoy it. With that all being said, I do only have one final touch to add, and that is lighting up the yellow lamps. The yellow lamps, which you saw me place, are new blocks that I have not used previously. I've never used colored lamps in my builds yet, but I actually looked up their crafting recipe for Better Than Adventure, and they're really easy to craft, and I do have the materials for it. So I do think I want to start using these lamps more often because they actually are lights, and they're colored so they can work for different builds. I could have used these in the submarine instead of glowstone. I could have used these when making the schoolhouse, when making the restaurant. There's a lot of different opportunities I had for making and using the lamps. But you know what? It's kind of cool that this ended up being the first build which used them, and they really stand out because they perfectly light up like that in this bit of a darker area here. I have one last question for you all, and that's, if you've seen the show, what was your favorite character in it? And if you haven't seen the show, will you consider watching it after this video?